going to first break our seeds down into two more categories. We're going to have dry seeds and we're going to have wet seeds. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. A dry seed, when in its final stages, when it's ready to harvest, is in an environment that is dry and crispy. They typically look dead. They'll get brown and crispy. That's very ironic though, right? Because although they look dead, I mean, they're full of life. There are all these seeds that are in there, but that's the signal that they're going to give us usually when they're ready to harvest. So we're going to be talking about things like beans, lettuce, a lot of our herbs and flowers. These are all dry seeds, and they have just a handful of techniques for how to process these seeds. So processing dry seeds is very simple. There's two methods here. We need to thresh and we need to winnow. Okay, now threshing is simply impacting the seed pod in some way to get it to release its seed. And there's a number of different ways that we could do this. We could simply just do it by hand, right? Like shelling beans, something like that. That's kind of a fun activity. Have some friends around, you shell some beans, you tell stories. I mean, that's good living, right? Shelling beans is fun. Or if you've got a lot of beans or other dry seeds, we can impact these seeds in a different way, right? We could use that 5-gallon bucket. Let's load all of our beans into this 5-gallon bucket, and I mean, essentially we're going to beat it with a stick. The technical term here is a flail. That's what it's called. As you can see, I'm using an old wooden baseball bat. That's going to get the job just fine. All we're doing here is just impacting these seed pods. You're not going to hurt the seeds. They're rock hard. Another way to process these seeds is to simply lay them out on tarps and impact them that way. We could lay the herbs, seeds, whatever might be out on tarps, and we could stomp them with our feet. We could rub them with our hands, have a little dance party, whatever you got to do. Again, we're just impacting those pods to release those seeds. Once we've done that, whatever technique it might be, we're going to have a bunch of seeds, usually mixed with debris, pieces of shell, leaf, stem, that sort of thing. It's called the chaff, right? We've got the seed and we got the chaff. So we need to separate those two things out using winnow as our technique. Now, winnow is simply utilizing the wind to separate the seed from the chaff. And there's a few different ways that we can go about this, of course. If it's a nice breezy day, I suppose we could kind of toss things up on a blanket and the wind will blow that away and the seeds will come down. The beauty of this technique is that the seed, it weighs more than the chaff. Every single time, every dry seed that you're going to work with, the seed weighs more than the chaff. It's designed like that by nature. That's how it works. It's part of the dispersal mechanism, right? So the heavier seeds will fall down below, the lighter chaff is blown away. I find it works really well for me to utilize the box fan from our list of equipment. We're going to get that box fan out, set it up on a table. What's nice about the box fan is you can adjust the velocity of the wind, right? Big seed, big wind. Small seed, small wind. Right? Just need a little bit of wind to move that lighter chaff away. For very tiny seeds, a lot of our herbs and flowers and that sort of thing, we can just sift them right out with a screen, right? We can use these screens, it's perfect. You'll use a hole where the gauge is small enough to hold the seed above, but large enough to let the debris fall through, or vice versa. We can use one where the seed will be able to fall through and the larger chaff will be left above. So we can use these screens to sift out our seeds and get them nice and clean. If you're ready to learn more about saving your own seeds, stay connected with us at Small House Farm. At Small House Farm, you'll learn more about saving your own seeds, growing your own food, medicinal herbs, and so much more. And you can always find us at smallhousefarm.com. And for those of you that are ready to take the leap into a deeper connection with our work, I recommend joining our community on Patreon. Patrons enjoy a wide range of benefits, from free seeds and books to herbal gift baskets and exclusive content, all while supporting our seed preservation and herbal education work here at Small House Farm. It's a fun way to show your support and to be a part of a community of homesteaders, herbalists, and gardeners.